ايه المشكلة ده ولا ايه؟
What do you think he's listening to?
And just set inner lines to 1, 4, 2, 2. For people who aren't familiar with this off, there is hindering you from doing anything, and it's essentially a jack of all trades. To set it up, simply set your crosshair color to cyan, outlines off. Like
ايه؟
ناحية المية. ما هو خد مخه في المية الحقيقة.
بليه
الحكاية بتاعكم من
هاي بيه
most pro crosshairs, the outer lines are completely off, and just set inner lines to 1 off. Like most pro crosshairs, the outer lines are completely off, and just set inner lines to 1, 4, 2, 2. For people who aren't familiar with this format, this means opacity is set to 1, size is set to 4, thickness set to 2, and offset set to 2 as well. Also, make sure both movement error and firing error are set to off. Although lately, TENS has been talking about experimenting with a new improved firing error options, so we'll have to see. Next up, we have to mention the headshot machine himself, Scream. Scream is similar to TENS in many ways. They're both crazy aimers, and they are big stars for their respective teams. And also, both have a great Pro Guides course over on our website. Anyways, Scream uses a dot crosshair, which is a great crosshair to accentuate his insane aim. Now, I know that dot crosshairs are pretty simple and easy, but let's be honest. Do you want a random dot crosshair, or do you want Scream's dot crosshair? Exactly. Outlines are set on with 1s on both options. For center dot, set it to on, then 1-3. His inner lines are off, so it's just a nice little square crosshair. Smaller crosshairs are great for precision aiming, but be careful with spraying and big adjustments, because it's very easy to lose focus and lose track of the crosshair's movement. Scream is pretty well known for his aim, so he has the skills to control it as well. But it's definitely a great crosshair for those who are confident in their mechanical aim. And if you're not confident yet with your aim, no worries, we can help you out. On our website, ProGuides.com, we have ratings specifically tailored to best style. Another really hype player coming in hot to the pro circuit is Ye. He was previously on Anbox and just recently signed to Envy. He's an insane rifler and he's been a force to be reckoned with in Ranked, where he has reached rank 1 on numerous occasions. But that pales in comparison to how he performs in pro play against the best of the best, where he still has been consistently dominating. Obviously, as with all pro players, his skill doesn't come from years and years of dedication and hard work, but instead his crosshair. So what is his? He uses a 1-3-2-2 crosshair with outlines on and colored red. It might seem similar to the classic 1-4-2-2 crosshair, but the feel of it is quite different and is definitely worth testing out. The different color of red makes it so that it stands out a lot more, and thus it can get away with being a bit smaller. Smaller also means that for many, it's a lot better for tapping and small bursts. So pistol rounds and Vandal enthusiasts will benefit a lot from these. But it's not small like a dot, so holding angles and adjustments still feel natural and controlled. Well, it's time for our question of the day. Today's question is, you've all wins, which I'll have. The next crosshair on this list belongs to the crazy European jet player CNED. Although he and his team did manage to make it to VCT Iceland, people already talked about him potentially being the best jet player in the entire world. Of course, we can't be certain until we see him on the big stage, hopefully in Berlin, competing against the likes of TENS. But it's still a testament to how good he is as a player to be on the radar regardless. His crosshair features a white cross. This leaves you, it's nice, it's simple, it's clean. Oh, and it gives you aimbot. If you haven't already, make sure to give this crosshair a try, because it's really a nice crosshair to game with. Speaking of crosshairs that give you aimbot, Asuna is no stranger to making some crazy highlight plays that borderline feel like he has aimbot to pull it off. That's why we gotta cover his crosshair as well. His white crosshair has inner lines 1, 2, 1, 3, with outlines on and opacity and thickness set to 1. This allows his crosshair to feel nice and open, giving it a great feel for locking it on the head at close to mid-ranges. Although it has little substance, the crosshair itself is great for one-tapping, spraying, and holding angles as well. Mostly because it likes to hold especially long-range angles in people's face. Sabrosa's crosshair, since they do share some similarities. Sabrosa rocks the same 1, 2, 1, 3 opacity on 1. Closer look when changing between well-rounded, a completely different feel. Isn't in your vision. It definitely frees up your eyes. If you don't believe me, test it out and note the difference. The next player that we will cover is Team Heretic's Alorante. Did you know that he has a headshot percentage that's even higher than Scream? In the past 2 months, 42% of his shots were headshots, and Scream, commonly known as the headshot machine, only had 36. Now that's a testament to his incredible aim. Alorante is one of those players that likes to switch up his crosshair a lot, which you can see both on his occasional stream and highlight videos. But his main crosshair is of course a red one, dot crosshair, which also means you have to focus up really hard when working with this. But if you're chasing the title of the best aimer in the world, maybe focusing up is the least of your worries. So if you're trying to go hard in the paint, this crosshair is for you. Of course, we also have to talk about Fnatic's star player and the third highest rated player for Iceland, only after Scream and TENS, Fnatic Durka. Durka is an exciting jet player to watch, but he also currently has one of the most standard looking crosshairs. At the moment, he's testing out a cyan crosshair with 1, 6, 2, 3 inner lines, and a simple 1, 1 outline, which is easily one of the bigger and an extremely small cyan crosshair of 1, 2, 1, 1, with low opacity outlines of about 0.35. Both are definitely very interesting and have very different feels to them. But if Durka can make magic happen with both, then you know that both are great crosshairs to try out for yourself. If we're looking at the top performers of Iceland, we of course can't forget about Shazam, who was in 4th place, all while IGLing the best team in the world. If you know how taxing the role of an IGL is on your focus and aim, then you would understand just how amazing Shazam must be to perform while calling for his team. That's why his crosshair is one that's on the bigger end, and requires a little less focus on the crosshair to properly use. The crosshair he currently has is green. This one looks like he showed this crosshair. Pick whatever color you like, although Hiko himself used cyan. Enable your center dot and set it to 1-1. Inner lines on at 1-1. You'll be lines offset to 3 instead of 0. Try out crosshairs that you think are aimbot with our daily.
Flashbang. Flash. Flashbang. Flash. Flashbang. Match found.
شني؟ ماني قلت لك نعملوه.
Death match. Warm up.
ماما يا اخي تحرق. يا اخي تحرق.
Wait until I blind them to strike.
Fight!
Snuff them out. Till their sky. No more.
remaining.